Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Please recognize Representative Sneed to present the Veteran of the Day.
Members, today Representative Hayes and I have the honor here to introduce a American hero to you, Corporal Daniel Chepkauskas of Muskogee, Oklahoma. On May 5th, Dan, as he likes to be called, turned 95 years old. He's a Korean War veteran, and I'm going to tell you guys a little story about Dan here. A few years ago, Joey and I were at a park in Muskogee, and what most of you don't know is that Dan's probably more active than 95% of us in this room. He rides his bike about 3 to 5 miles a day still. He also goes out and walks. And Joey and I, it was probably 105 degrees that day. We were out walking, and Dan was doing about his 4th or 5th mile at that time, and needed maybe a little water. So we just helped him get back to his truck, and he was all fine. But like I say, he does about 7 miles or so a day on a bike and walking. So I hope that if I live as long as him, that I'm still as active as him. And what we want to tell you as well is, like many of the people in his generation, he put life on hold. Dan was playing baseball in the Dodgers organization, the Giants organization, and it was interrupted by, being called to serve his country. And I think that's what true American heroes are the people that put that uniform on and serve our country so that we have the freedoms that we have today because of men and women like this. So I would like to ask if the clerk could read the citation.
Clerk will read.
Whereas Corporal Daniel Chepkauskas, a 95-year-old resident of Muskogee, Oklahoma, has lived a life marked by honor, service, and quiet heroism, from the baseball fields of New York to the battlefield of Korea, and finally to the heart of Oklahoma, where he remains a beloved citizen and friend to many. And whereas born in Forest City, Pennsylvania, and raised in Niagara Falls, New York, young Daniel Chepkauskas displayed early talent and grit, being drafted by the Brooklyn Dodgers and later traded to the New York Giants, who assigned him to their farm team in Muskogee, where fate, baseball, and love would converge. And whereas playing for the Giants in Muskogee, he famously married his sweetheart on home plate, forging not just a home, but a lifelong bond with the state and city that would become central to his story. And whereas the Korean War broke out, Corporal Chepkauskas answered another call, this time from Uncle Sam, leaving behind the promise of a professional baseball career to serve his country with distinction in the United States Army. And whereas stationed in Suwon, Korea, Corporal Chepkauskas served as a radio operator, a crucial and demanding role that required sharp focus, calm under fire, and unwavering dedication, qualities he carried not just through war, but through every season of his life. And whereas upon returning to Oklahoma, he remained a steadfast and active member of the Muskogee community, devoting his time to the local Veterans of Foreign Wars, VFW, and continuing to model strength and vitality, still riding his bike and walking daily, even at the age of 95. Whereas known for his deep patriotism, Corporal Chepkauskas is much loved by those around him. Now, therefore, pursuant to the motion of Representative Chris Sneed, the Oklahoma House of Representatives extends to Daniel Chepkauskas heartfelt gratitude for his faithful service to our country and directs that this citation be presented.